Hello everybody, this is Jesse from NAPCO Tech Support. And in this video we're going to go over the new integrated firmware download option for Starlink Connect fire alarm and burglary radios. The quick loader is no longer needed to update firmware on the radios. Starlink Connect radios will still be done in the Starlink Connect tab. So we're going to go to check-ins, firmware download. It will show you the current firmware version of the radio and the available latest version that can be downloaded. Now for fire radios and UL Berg radios, jumper 1 will still need to be removed per UL requirements, and the system is going to need to be fully tested after a firmware update again per NFPA requirements on a fire radio. So a technician will need to be on site in order to update firmware on any fire radio or UL burglary radio. So to start it, you would pick the firmware that's in there. You can click Smart Download, that's a download differences, that's fine. And then initiate firmware download. It's going to check the UL jumper settings on the radio to make sure that it's off. Otherwise, the firmware update will not be able to proceed. As we can see down here, it gives you the option, it shows you what's going on. The jumper is off, it's sending the shutdown report to central station. Also, any radio before the firmware can be updated will have to be programmed with to an IP address or to a dial-up phone number in the general tab in order to report the required system shutdown signal to the central station. Okay, it's reconnecting to the radio. All right, as you can see, it shows you the block what you're on and how many we have to go. It's 114 lines of code. And once it downloads, the radio will restart, and then we can see the current version of firmware. Okay, now the firmware has been successfully updated. The radio is going to do a reboot, and it's going to send a restore on the shutdown code to the central station. And then once the radio reboots, we will see this version here in the drop-down should match the current installed version. May take a few minutes. Okay, as you can see, the radio rebooted, and now the current firmware version matches the available firmware to download. Now that we have this feature, also, there's no need to go out and do mass firmware downloads unless to fix a known issue or a new improved feature to the radio. If your radio has been running with no issues, there's no need to update the firmware, especially that you need to have a technician on site to remove jumper 1 and do a system test. Now, just to review, we went over the new integrated firmware download for fire and burglary radios in the NAPCO NOC. And as always, for more information, you can visit on the web at tech.napcosecurity.com. Thank you all for watching.